It's been a month since they've came out to their friends that they're already dating and going strong, but unfortunately inside that 1 month is not that easy for the both of them. Some of the students are judging them but some of them are supporting them. Kageyama's sister still can't accept the fact that Hinata and TsukiHina are dating, and for the unknown reasons TsukiHina and Hinata is always a victim of setups. The first one is when TsukiHina texted Hinata to go to the school gym, because he'll give something to him. But when he arrived there he saw Kamiko above TsukiHina. Looks like the girl tripped and fall to TsukiHina, literally, but TsukiHina explains everything to Shoyo, and because they have this rule that explain the other first before concluding anything, Shoyo listens to him and they make it up. The second one is when Hinata and TsukiHina are planning to have a date at the amusement park, but then there's certain someone called Shoyo and he can't say no to it. So he go to that person immediately, leaving TsukiHina behind. And for unknown reason Kamiko pops up out of nowhere and volunteered to accompany TsukiHina, but TsukiHina politely declined. The third one is when Shoyo and TsukiHina will be having the study lessons every after class, and then there's someone who called Shoyo again, and without hesitation Shoyo leaves TsukiHina again, who just sighs and trying to understand his boyfriend. The fourth one is when TsukiHina is just lying on his bed and scrolling on his phone, and then someone unknown texted him and asking if he's Shoyo's boyfriend, and he said yes, and then the unknown sent a picture saying what his boyfriend doing. He saw it clearly, not edited. Even the phone falls right into his face because of shock. TsukiHina immediately stands up and run as fast as he could towards the school gym, because the unknown sender said that Hinata is currently at the school gym, and when he go there his heart shattered into pieces. Hey, TsukiHina, come here, come here. Even though TsukiHina's heart is broken into pieces, he followed what Shoyo said because he really loves the shorter one. I have something to tell you. Yachi already have a boyfriend? Really? TsukiHina is in the verge of crying when he said that. Is it the end of their relationship? Is this the person who keeps on calling Shoyo? Does his son get tired of him already? Yes. May I know who? TsukiHina readies himself for the bomb that will break him into tiny pieces, but despite of that he still keeps the smile on his face. Tsunarintaru, he's Yachi's boyfriend. TsukiHina seems like a statue looking at his boyfriend who's smiling widely. Shoyo looks at his boyfriend who's in verge of tears. He's about to approach him when Suna suddenly pops up saying that he'll get Yachi. Shoyo just nodded and looked back again at TsukiHina, and there he saw a tear fell on his beautiful eyes. Baby, what happened? Shoyo, I saw something. Shoyo got nervous because TsukiHina is calling his first name means TsukiHina is serious or upset. What is it? TsukiHina fished his phone on his pocket and go to the messages and face it to Shoyo. What's the meaning of this? Explain yourself, Hinata. Shit. Now Shoyo is really scared because TsukiHina uses his last name. Well, about that, I'm drunk that time. You're drunk? Wait, let me explain. Explain yourself, TsukiHina. Shoyo's face reddened because of what TsukiHina called him, but he immediately ignored it and looks down. Well, you remember when I tell you that I'll be going somewhere, right? Yes. Well, I meet with Yachi that time because she's asking for a help because Suna and her is going on a date. I help here buying the stuffs that she needed, and we finished buying. We're about to go home when we walk across our teammates. They invited us to go with them at the bar. At first I declined because you're not there, but then they said that I should call you. And when I'm about to call you my phone went shut down, so I said that my phone died and Kamiko decided to text you. But you declined her offer, and because of that I'm also about to decline. They already dragged me towards the bar. They keeps on giving me a drink but I refuse because you know I'm low of alcohol tolerance. Then they give Yachi who's also low of alcohol tolerance, and because your boyfriend is gentleman I accept the drink that is supposed to be for Yachi, and for the fifth drink my visions got blurry and I'm already drunk. And when I look at Yachi I imagined it was you. Because you have the same hair color, and unfortunately Yachi is also wearing a fashion glasses that time, and that's it, I kissed her. I'm sorry TsukiHina, it's an accident. Loudly crying face. I'm really drunk that time, and I'm under the influence of alcohol. For a drunk person your memory is sharp. You still remember what happened even though you're drunk. Well, in that part, I really forget everything after the third shoot, but Yachi told me everything. But you disobeyed me. What do you mean? What did I say about drinking? TsukiHina turns his back at Choyo and walks towards the gym door. Don't drink without me or without my permission. And what did you do? I drink without you and without your permission. Good kitten. Shoyo's eyes widened because of what TsukiHina called him. Thought Lunshid, this is not good. Shoyo heard the gym's door got locked. Definitely TsukiHina locked it and turned to face him again with his innocent smile. And because kitten is stubborn, his master will punish his little kitten. Shoyo gulped because TsukiHina's kink is showing. His kink is the word kitten. In their group TsukiHina and Osamu is holding the kitten kink, so he also got shocked when Osamu called Akashi kitten. Shoyo slowly walks backwards. Is the kitten scared on his master? TsukiHina walks towards Shoyo. When he reached Shoyo's place, he immediately hugs the smaller. Don't do that again, Shoyo. You made me upset. Yes, I'm sorry. No one under 18 symbol warning, no one under 18 symbol. I'm giving you a warning, guys, because this will take your innocence, loudly crying face. Shoyo moans because TsukiHina inserted his hands inside of Shoyo's short and slightly caressed his hole. What are you trying to say, kitty? I'm SORA. TsukiHina slipped a finger on Hinata's hole. Say it again clearly, kitty. I'm sorry, I promise. I'll say it to you when TsukiHina inserted 3 fingers on Shoyo's hole and slowly thrusting it. Using one hand, TsukiHina removes Shoyo's shirt, revealing his slender body. TsukiHina smirks when he looks at Shoyo, who's now panting while having a tint blush on his cheeks. TsukiHina bent down, sucking Shoyo's nipples while his free hands is playing with the other one. While Shoyo, to maintain his balance, he grips on TsukiHina's surprisingly muscular arms. Oh, Shoyo is drooling because of the sensation of the 4 fingers of TsukiHina that's inside of him. Nada here. Shoyo moans loudly because TsukiHina fastened his hands that is inside of Shoyo's hole. Shoyo is going crazy because of the sensation. What more if TsukiHina enters his dick inside of him, which is way more bigger. Are you saying something, kitty? TsukiHina said it while still sucking Shoyo's nipples. Shoyo is getting nuts and he already wants TsukiHina inside of him, and without hesitation. Shoyo said it TsukiHina while biting his lower lips. Daddy, will you rearrange my will you rearrange my guts? Oh yes daddy, make it faster. TsukiHina got shocked because of Shoyo's response, but he smiled teasingly. No, I can't. But whyy? Oh, you see, the little TsukiHina is not standing right now and still sleeping. TsukiHina leans to Shoyo's earlobe and licks it before whispering something. Why won't you wake up the little TsukiHina so he'll stands up? That's not standing yet. But there's already a bulge. Baby, he's still asleep, so wake him up. TsukiHina sits on the near chair on the bleachers and removes his belt and unzipping his pant while looking at Shoyo, who's now kneeling in front of him. TsukiHina slowly caressing Shoyo's hair while Shoyo is focused on the bald head in front of him that is still covered with a boxer. Shoyo removes TsukiHina's pants together with his boxer, so the little and soft TsukiHina is now in front of Shoyo. Shoyo gulped and looked at the long but still soft little TsukiHina. He slowly holds it and licked the head of it, earning a small moan from TsukiHina. Little TsukiHina is now slowly standing up because Shoyo keeps on licking it. Hope all there's a glow up raised fist. Shoyo gulped again while looking at the erected little TsukiHina. This is not the first time that he'll be doing it, but still the size of TsukiHina is making him dizzy. Slowly Hinata deep throats TsukiHina, and because TsukiHina felt so good, he meets the trust of Shoyo. Oh, that's good, kitty. After a while of deep throating, TsukiHina feels that is about to release his juices, so he makes Shoyo stop and immediately stands up and makes Shoyo turns his back. Without any warning, TsukiHina thrusts inside of Hinata, earning a very loud and pleasurable moan from the older. Oh fuck, oh. TsukiHina's pace is faster and rougher than usual, and it makes Shoyo insane, who's now moaning and shouting because of pleasure. And Shoyo's moans makes TsukiHina even harder. Oh fuck yes daddy, oh make it harder, yes oh. TsukiHina without a warning came inside to Shoyo, and because of the pleasure Shoyo grips tighter on the bench chairs with trembling knees. He's about to pick up his clothes when TsukiHina whispers on his ears. Who says that we're done, kitten? We're just starting. That was just a warm-up. And with just a blink, TsukiHina is now thrusting Hinata insanely again. They make the any kind of positions they could make. Hinata leaning on the wall, Hinata raising his leg up to the wall and TsukiHina behind him. Shoyo doing splits on the 2 bench chairs and TsukiHina still behind him, and to his surprise TsukiHina is holding S vibrator and he doesn't know where it came from. Now inside his hole is TsukiHina's dick and a vibrator while he's doing TsukiHina's favorite position for now, the splits. Thought balloon, I'm really grateful I have a long stamina, this will be a long ride. Now you can peacefully continue the story. Grinning cat face with smiling eyes. On the other side of I don't know where, Osamu is pursuing Akashi to go out with him this coming Saturday because he bought 2 tickets for the amusement park. My Sam, I told you we have practice this Saturday, can't you just skip for just a one time? I can't, but I really want you to come with me. White frowning face. Akashi looks at Osamu who's now looking down. Akashi felt guilty because he can't go with Osamu because he's busy. Akashi sighs, there's no wrong if he'll skip the practice for just one time, right? Okay fine, I'll go with you this Saturday. Happy? Osamu after hearing that suddenly jumps because of excitement. Yes, I'm very happy. Thank you so much kitten. I said don't call me kitten. Oh, you said you really love it when I call you kitten. I said don't call me kitten. Okay, because you love it I'll call you kitten. Grinning face with smiling eyes. Really my Sam? Really? Akashi just shook his head but a small smile can't escape from Osamu's eyes. This is Osamu's goal, bringing back Akashi's genuine smile, because he know that even though Akashi is smiling in front of them, he's not happy, even though it's against Osamu's will to leave Akashi. He have to because it's getting pretty late and he also have the motivation to answer all his assignments and activities. I'll be going now Akashi, see you this coming Saturday. Bye Osamu. See you. They both parted their ways with a smile on their faces. Fast forward, Saturday morning, they'll be meeting up at the convenience store near the amusement park, and Akashi remembered he didn't charge his phone and when he saw the percentage it's already 10%, Akashi sighs, maybe Osamu has a power bank with him. Akashi is walking on his way to the convenience store when his phone rang, and when he looks at the caller ID it reveals the name of Bokuto. He answers it. Hello Bokuto-san. Akashi, where are you? Akashi can hears the sniffs on the other line. Bokuto-san, are you crying? Akashi, I need you right now. Akashi's heart shattered into pieces as he heard the crying voice of Bokuto and without any second thought he turns left, on the way to Bokuto's house. Wait for me Bokuto-san, I'm on my way. Akashi hangs up the call and about to call Osamu to cancel their appointment today but then his phone died. Shit. But instead of informing Osamu he still continued his way on Bokuto's house. Osamu's POV, it's been an hour since our supposed to be meeting up here, he's late? Well, I'll just wait for him outside so he'll see me immediately. I walked outside the convenience store and stand there to wait for Akashi, and when I looked up at the sky I see that it's about to rain. I looked up again at my watch, he's late for 3 hours, well I'll wait for him. Anything for Akashi, I'll wait for him. I smiled at my thought, I'm really whipped to Akashi, and it seems like the weather is mad at me because the rain falls really hard, and now I'm soaking wet because there's nothing I can shelter on. Well, because I'm already soaking on wet, why not wait for Akashi till he show up? I know Akashi, he won't ditch me. I'm lucky that I'm wearing a leather jacket so the tickets are not that wet and my phone is waterproof so it's still functioning. Now I'm feeling cold, but luckily the rain stopped dropping. When I looks up the sky the sun is nearly to set, and when I looks at my watch it's now 5:45. Wow, I've been standing here since 10 a.m. I keep on calling Akashi because there might be an emergency happened but then he's not answering. I opened my Twitter but to my surprise, I saw the picture that will break my heart. I saw the picture of Akashi and Bokuto. Akashi is smiling a smile that I never saw he uses when he's in front of us. The genuine smile that I want to see, a genuine smile that I want to see because I'm the reason of it. But to my dismay I'm not the reason of his genuine smile, and will never be. I just shook my head and started walking towards my car. Well, waiting for Akashi is not that waste because seeing him in the picture smiling genuinely make my day complete. Maybe this is not the right time for us to hang out. I started the engine and drove to the place where my car leads me. The end of episode 6.